closing in on first pitch in our nation's capital. It's the Marlins and the Nationals. Next on the show. Sun starting to peek through the clouds just a bit as it's shaping up to be a fine day for our national pastime as we welcome you into this afternoon edition of Major League Baseball presented by The Show. Today it's a battle of NL East rivals as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Washington Nationals. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Dave Campbell and the Wonder Dog Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian as we get set to bring you the call on what should be a good one here. And Soup, we turn to you first. What are you going to be keeping an eye on most in this one?
Well, one guy you have to enjoy watching play the game is Dan Uggla. He's one of those guys that actually reminds me a little bit of Hud. He's scrappy, gives you his all on the field, and can steal a base if need be, and he can hit. His hair's not quite as nice as Rex's, but you get the idea.
All right, Dave, thanks. Rex will be along in a moment, but first let's check out the starting lineup for the visiting Marlins. It's brought to us by State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. A look there at the Nationals defense, highlighted by a first-time Gold Glove winner in 2009, third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. And Johnny Damon is on his way to the box as we're just about ready for baseball. Now a swing on the very first pitch, and this is hit pretty well out to left field. Willingham is there for it as Damon is gone to lead off the ballgame. A look there at our scouting report as here's what you'll see out of this 23-year-old right-hander. Leadoff man retired. Here's the left fielder, Chris Coghlan. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Up with it is Guzman. On to first, and there were two down. Our umpires for today's game, Mike Marquez is behind the plate, Wally Hughes at first, Charlie Sawyer, the crew chief, is at second, and Doc Bryant's over at third. Hanley Ramirez will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike one.
Good idea to take one. You better at least make that pitcher come close to breaking a sweat out there this half inning.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Yeah, and that's a good spot to try to get somebody to pop the ball up.
In there, 1-2 now.
And he's given them 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ballgame. And the starting lineup for the Nationals is on your screen. And again, it's brought to us by State Farm. And this lineup will face the young man you see there, the right-hander out of Long Beach State, Jared Weaver. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Roger Morgan getting ready as he'll start things out in the home first. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, and this afternoon's off to a good start for these guys already. They had a 1-2-3 top half, and now they've got their leadoff man on here.
Christian Guzman will take his cuts now. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
And I think he just got a gift call right there to begin the at-bat. That should have been a strike.
Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one.
Boy, and that is just the definition of hitting your spots.
Pause, now the pitch. Fastball, and he popped it up. Back into short right field. Ugla retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number one.
There you see the numbers from last time out. This was a no decision, but he'd like to get in the win column here this afternoon.
Ryan Zimmerman will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Not quite a pitch out there, but a fastball up and away is the perfect pitch for a catcher to throw on if need be.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes here. There are 2 away.
Oh, and just a great pitch here on 2-2. That changeup just bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Josh Willingham will be the batter. First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. They'll go the short way to Ugla for the force out, and that'll end the inning. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Dan Ugla will dig in, and he's been rolling of late, hitting an 8 straight to enter play. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Boy, what better way to spend a Sunday afternoon than at the old ballpark?
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The catcher's always got to be alert back there. Good job to get out of the crouch quickly to throw him out.
Wes Helms will stand in for the first time here. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
Not hit all that hard, but this ball has eyes right through the hole, and he's aboard with a one-out single.
Cody Ross will get his first opportunity now. Swing and a miss, strike one.
And they've really kept him in check in this series, just 1 for 9 so far.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And down 0-2 after 2 great sliders, he's got his work cut out for him now.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. There's Zimmerman. Here's Guzman. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Worth a second look here. Not only does he knock the thing down, but great presence of mind to get the ball quickly to second. That's just a perfect play.
John Baker will get his first shot at it here. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball showing plenty of life to it in these first couple of innings.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's set, now the pitch. Lined up the middle. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. It's much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Gabby Sanchez digs in at the plate. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
If you're going to try to get that guy to fish for a curveball down there, you better make sure you can keep it in front of you.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And this is certainly a key at bat here in the early going.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And with the pitcher on deck, you'd love to get this guy here and make the pitcher lead off the third.
The 3-1 coming. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Settling under it is Willingham, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Pudge Rodriguez steps in now. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And he's certainly not showing him a whole lot of respect here. Back-to-back challenges right up in the zone.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And it's pretty clear they've decided to work him up in the zone here as they've gone up with the last 3 pitches.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And already here this afternoon, you can tell he's picking right up where he left off in his last start. His location is just as good as it was his last time out.
So the leadoff man gone now for Elijah Dukes. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Foul ball straight back. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, battled him back to even. Now you got to think about that slider running away.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and bounced out to Uggla at second. Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are 2 gone. Ian Desmond will step in now. In there, no balls and a strike.
And he's tallied just one hit here in the series so far, 1 for 8.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Got to turn him loose now.
Here's the pitch. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. So a good inning there for Jared Weaver. Still nothing. Jared Weaver is ready to go here as we begin the third. And a ball, 1-0. One-0 pitch now. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
And on a warm day like this, that bat may not come off his shoulder.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
And he's got that thing moving pretty good here in the first few innings.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Leadoff man retired now for Johnny Damon. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Swing and a miss, and now Damon's behind in the count 0-2.
That was a good aggressive swing, Matt. He just couldn't get on top of it.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Here's where he likes to bust guys in with that slider. That could be coming next.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a good eye there by Damon. Back even at 2-2.
Boy, and that never even threatened the strike zone. You at least got to make him sweat a little.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Guzman. Throw to first gets the speedy Damon for out number 2. Chris Coughlin will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that misses inside, 1-0. takes a called strike one.
And it looks like he's got a good feel for that pitch early on.
One and two now.
And now that he's warmed up a little more, he's getting a little more oomph on that fastball than he had out of the gate.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it and drives it for a base hit.
Hanley Ramirez will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Not a bad idea to work him up and in here with that hard stuff.
He's ready, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
And that's what that four-seamer will do. It has a tendency to really rise at the end.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Foul.
And that misses 2-2.
And now's where I think you have to sit changeup and react fastball.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Yeah, with two outs here, the runner on first should be going with a pitch.
Close pitch here on 3-2, but Mike Marquez behind the plate calls it ball four.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that's right there. I'll tell you, though, complaining like that's only going to make that strike zone tighter.
Two men on, two out, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And a wry smile there. He knew he had a good pitch to hit.
Two down, runners at first and second. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Line hard, deep into left. Willingham will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Chris Duncan makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
There's definitely a lot of scoreboard watching going on at this time of year, and these guys are no exception. But you really have to focus on the task at hand and not get swept up in what other teams do. You just have to take care of your own business.
Jordan Zimmerman will get his first cuts here. Lays off the slider. Don't know quite where that missed, but it's 1-0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
That's a little more like it.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And this is not the guy you want to lose.
Misses, ball 4. And he's just committed the cardinal sin there, Dave, of walking the opposing pitcher.
And boy, those last few pitches there were nowhere close to the strike zone. When you've got 2 strikes on a guy, you've got a little more margin for error, but not that much.
Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the speedy center fielder, Nyjer Morgan. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, and a good job anticipating that pitch in the dirt.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
Runners on first with 1 down. As a look, now the pitch. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Just trying to find something that works here.
Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
And now this becomes a big pitch, especially when you're struggling with command.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. The 3-2 pitch. And this will be grounded foul down the line at third. Swing and a high chopper. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
This is something we've seen before. He'll be sailing along, then all of a sudden, his control will completely desert him. Not sure if that's physical or mental, but either way, it's not a good sign.
Christian Guzman will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. fouled straight back. In on the hands that time, 1-1.
And after 2 fairly quick innings, he's running into some trouble now here in the third.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stick around.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
2-1 pitch. He's looking for something to pull, but you're not going to do much with that.
Three and 2 now.
And now with a full count, we'll see if they send the runners to keep out of the double play.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, let's check this out in slow motion on Swing Track. It's not too often that guys are early on a fastball, but he looked like he was just a little too amped up that time.
Ryan Zimmerman will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first offering. On a good slider from Weaver that time for the first strike.
And he was able to punch him out the first time, and he certainly could use another right here.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And even with 2 walks in the inning, he's still trying to get too cute out there.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And I hope his fielders have plenty of sunscreen on, because they've been out in the sun a long time.
Swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Runners will be off with the pitch now, so a ball in the alley would be big trouble.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Ross is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nats leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Wes Helms will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Willingham has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Cody Ross will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Come on now, let's go.
The next pitch. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Ooh, and that one pretty much just burns off the outside edge.
Takes a called strike two.
And from what I've seen so far, these guys are going to have a lot of trouble scoring this afternoon.
Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. In time to first, and there are two away. John Baker will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, good crossfire action on the fastball there.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Full slate of games on a Sunday afternoon as we give you a look at the National League scoreboard presented by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Josh Willingham will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1.
Yeah, tough to elevate on a fastball down there. That's a good spot to miss.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And you can watch video on this pitch till you're blue in the face. But until you get out there and see it, you don't know how much that pitch moves. That's tough to make contact on.
So with the bases empty and one away, in stands Pudge Rodriguez. Lays off 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Boy, almost an identical pitch as the last one, but this time he gets the call.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
And after challenging him up with the last fastball, that's a perfect spot for the follow-up, right at the knees.
The 1-2 pitch to Pudge. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Not the greatest of starts for him here this afternoon. He has looked pretty overmatched in his first two at-bats, both strikeouts.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring forth the young slugger Elijah Dukes. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
It looked to me like it could have gone either way, and that certainly gives the hitter a leg up in the rest of this at-bat.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Left field, way back there, and this is going to clear the wall by plenty. It's a home run. So a solo shot for Elijah Dukes, number 14 on the season, as the Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
Talk about a feast or famine inning. How about this sequence? Strikeout, strikeout, bomb. You can never take anything for granted in this game.
Ian Desmond will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
21st double for him on the year as this pitch is right over the plate. And that's a location mistake they're not going to get away with.
Chris Duncan will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
And this is a guy you want because you'd love to have the pitcher leading off in the bottom of the fifth.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
And a real sharp break on that one. That got in on him real quick.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now here's his swing and a bouncing ball for Uggla at second base. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Washington. Gabby Sanchez will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Hit hard to the left side. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, he's always burnt at you. I squared that thing up. I deserve a knock.
Jared Weaver will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Man, he is locked in on the mound.
The pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? Bit more prudent this time, though.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
And he's digging in for some extra velocity on those 2-strike pitches.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Nice play there by the second baseman going to his right. He's got the option of either backhanding this or going for the sliding stop, and he decides on the latter and turns it into a fine play.
Johnny Damon will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Hard hit towards center. Morgan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Jordan Zimmerman will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. And there's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Weaver gets ahead. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Not a whole lot of action on the scoreboard so far. This crowd's been pretty quiet.
Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Niger Morgan will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
And this crowd's fallen into a bit of a lull here in the middle innings.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Lots of room out there for Damon as he takes it for out number 2. Christian Guzman will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And let's see if he can get a little something going in a 1-0 game.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. Ugla is there, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 1 and the Marlins 0. Chris Coghlan will step in to get things started for the Marlins. He'll be followed by the dangerous Hanley Ramirez on deck. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
And he gets around on the fastball here and sends one deep down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Good chance to finally get into that run column as he's on second with a double here, leading off the inning.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And now this is on the ground for the third baseman, Zimmerman. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Ball hit to the third baseman, so he's able to look the runner back to second and throw on to first. No advance.
Dan Ugla will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And this game would be tied with just a single, so that needs to be your focus at the plate.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
And this part of the order needs to really step things up.
Swinging a high pop-up right near the mound. Duncan is there, 2 down.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs and he does that, he's not happy. That's the kind of AB that'll stick with you for a while.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and digging in now the third baseman, Wes Helms. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Dukes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
And a good job of pitching there to get the fly ball he needed, and they will hold on to the lead.
And that's 6 shutout innings thus far, as he's been very difficult to solve. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Nationals on top, 1-0. Ryan Zimmerman will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And this is the right part of the lineup to maybe get something started for once.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first 2 pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out here to start the 6th.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's just waiting until he gets a strike. Not a bad decision to start an inning.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swung on, and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. And the one that really sticks out like a sore thumb was that 3rd inning. Seemed like that inning really took a lot out of him.
1 away in the inning, as that'll bring up Josh Willingham. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is the part of the order that he's really got to worry about.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And the pitch. swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Ross is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
And when your guys aren't generating any offense, you can sometimes feel it's up to you on the mound. And he definitely is keeping them in the ball game at this point.
And now Pudge will get his shot at it with 2 gone and the bases empty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
Down and away, ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And this is a good time in the ball game to be selective. Go ahead and run that pitch count up a bit.
2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Just got to concentrate on that glove in situations like this. Just get it over.
And a swing by Rodriguez, but he got under it a bit as this will be pretty routine. And the catch made there by Coughlin to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. And since we saw the National League earlier, let's take a look at what's happening in the American League on our out-of-town scoreboard. Cody Ross will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
And this has been an important start for these guys because late in the season, it's always a plus to give your bullpen a break whenever you can.
John Baker will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And these guys would love to see the bottom of the order get some offense going.
1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, and this game is really zipping along here this afternoon.
And this is ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Another good pitch right there for the out. You know his manager would appreciate a quick inning here, and he's been able to record the first 2 outs on just 4 pitches.
Gabby Sanchez will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And the MLB average is right around 58% for first pitch strikes. He's got to be way over that.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Florida down in order. They're down 1-0. Elijah Dukes will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And this guy's home run earlier in the afternoon has been it offensively so far.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled back. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And you want to talk about being a hard luck loser. He's done more than enough to be the winning pitcher here, but his offense just has not held up their end of the bargain.
Ian Desmond will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And this is fouled straight back. And that misses 1-1. Now here it comes. And he's able to go with a fastball nicely there as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
And now they finally get themselves another base runner after he'd retired 8 straight here in the middle innings. He has really gotten stronger as the innings have gone on.
Chris Duncan will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
These guys have played it pretty close to the vest so far. No stolen base attempts as of yet.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
and he's hardly even had to work out of the stretch so far. This is almost like a new experience for him out there.
Fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. But fortunately, no advance. Here he comes on 2-1. Fouled straight back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Let's see now if they're going to want to think about putting something on here.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
And he continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Jordan Zimmerman will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And with 7 shutout innings behind him, no pinch hitters, so they apparently want to see him work at least another inning.
2 out with a man at first. Now the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And he was right on that thing. It's starting to look like it's getting a little easier to gauge that heater.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 1 and the Marlins nothing. Number 7 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses, ball 1.
And he's got a dugout full of guys thinking, listen, kid, this would be a good time to get that first Major League home run.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
And these guys could really use a leadoff base runner here.
Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And the way he's been throwing strikes so far, he deserves a few calls at this point of the game.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And he's probably saying, you're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is popped high in the air back near second. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Johnny Damon will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. In on the hands that time, 1-1.
And this has been a well-played ball game. No errors on either side.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Well, Damon's got a little pop, so he can take that pitch out of the yard if you're not careful.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I think that's the one he wanted to swing at, but he wouldn't do it.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Another 2-2 offering. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And you can tell that the scouting report's been telling him to keep everything down here.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the last thing a manager wants to happen in this spot is to have his pitcher suddenly lose the strike zone and put the possible tying run on base. He's starting to paint himself into a corner now.
Chris Coughlin will dig in. He doubled his last time. Swing hard liner to left center. Willingham will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. New pitcher coming on now, and it looks to be right-hander Tyler Walker who will get the call. Hanley Ramirez will be the batter. 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Lays off the slider. Don't know quite where that missed, but it's 1-0.
And here's the man of the hour right here. This is definitely the guy you want up in this spot.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Maybe a little surprising they'd make a move here with the shutout going.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And this is where a reliever really wants to pick up his starter. Give him a chance to be the winner.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
And if he were to reach, I wonder if we'd see the closer here in the 8th inning.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Boy, he's really digging himself in a hole right here. The last thing you want to do is put the possible go-ahead run on base without even making him swing the bat.
Willie Taveras will come on now and pinch run here. Dan Uggla will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Comes set, now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Some anxious moments in that dugout now.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
And these guys better hope his location clears itself up pretty soon.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, if he needed to pick a time to come up with his first hit of the series, this would be as good as any.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. Emilio Bonifacio will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Wes Helms will get his shot now with a golden opportunity to tie this game and perhaps even take the lead. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And we'll likely see the closer in the 9th if they get out of this, but you could make the argument that this is the real save right here.
Ball 2 now.
He's really digging his own grave now. He's got to come in here, but he just can't lay it in there.
this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little confidence.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score is Damon, and he's safe.
And Matt, look where this thing is. Bearing down and in. I tell you, no one likes the ball down there, but this is good wrist action here, and he handles it as well as you can.
Tyler Clippard will be the new pitcher. Cody Ross will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
And talk about getting out of a jam in a hurry. One pitch, and it's right back to the dugout. No sweat, he says.
So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins lead it 2-1. Willie Taveras will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 4,
Emilio Bonifacio will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Brian Sanchez will come on in relief now, as he does in nearly every game. This will be his 99th appearance of the season. Niger Morgan will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
Now here's the pitch. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Ross is there, 1 away.
Tough break there. Even when they hit the ball hard, someone's been there to make the play. It's like a softball game and there's 10 guys on the field.
Christian Guzman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This crowd really hasn't been much of a factor here to this point.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And that strike zone's starting to expand a bit here in the late going. One pitch on the way.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
And this is the time of the game where this part of the lineup really needs to come through.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. And he'll take a called third strike, and Mike Marquez will give you that pitch at the knees. There are 2 gone.
And let's check this out in show motion. He didn't like this call. Does he have a case? It looks like he probably does, but with 2 strikes, that's way too close to take.
Ryan Zimmerman will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And that's the tying run at the plate, so I don't think he was trying to go after him.
Now a curveball that swung on and popped high in the air out toward short right field. Bonifacio is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. Eddie Guardado is on, and he'll take over on the mound. John Baker get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Matt trying to work the fastball in on the label. That was a good pitch.
Swing and a ball pulled into right. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Well, this could turn out to be a huge at-bat here leading off the 9th. With a 1-run lead, if they could find a way to score them, that would make things that much easier to close it out in the bottom half.
Gabby Sanchez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Ah, come on already.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And Zimmerman will throw across the diamond in time for the first out.
Yeah, high chopper that time, and it kind of eliminates getting anything but the out at first. That's a smart play there to get the sure out.
Runner at second, 1 away, and digging in now is the catcher, Ronnie Paulino. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Boy, it feels like no one sat down since about the 7th inning.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
And with the paucity of scoring chances we've seen, a base hit here could wind up being the one that seals the deal.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Nice little insurance run out there at second.
Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Boy, and you've got to like the drama of a low-scoring game where every pitch means something.
Swing and a miss, so the pinch hitter is retired. And you see there what's in store for us in the bottom half of the 9th inning. 4, 5, and 6 due up as they'll look to try and push across an equalizer. Johnny Damon will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Marlins on top, 2-1. On to try and close this one down is the veteran right-hander Leo Nunez. Josh Willingham will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's a power fastball right there at 94. He really slings it in there.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Therefore, it is Damon as he takes it for out number 1.
As a manager, you're always more comfortable when that closer comes in and gets you the first out of the inning.
Pudge Rodriguez will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Jared Weaver in line for the W if the lead holds. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One on the way. Outside, 2-1.
And they're very wisely keeping everything down here.
Can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And this is a potential tying run up there, so you've got to make him swing the bat here.
Elijah Dukes waits on deck. 3-1 on the way. Now a bullet to first. Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Man, and even when these guys manage to hit one hard, it's right at somebody. Unlucky there.
Elijah Dukes will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. but it's ruled a ball inside 1-0.
Boy, the difference between starting out 0-1 or up 1-0 is huge in a hitter's eyes. He caught a break there.
And, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Here's one hit towards the hole. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Boy, anytime you can go on the road and come away with a victory, you will take it. These guys played with a lot of character this afternoon, and the result is going to speak for itself.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Matt, that was 7 strong innings for him, and it's always good when you can get your starter to take you deep into the ball game, and he got the bullpen to finish things out for him.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave and Rex, I'm Matt. As always, this has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, surf on over to MLB10theshow.com. The Marlins win it 2-1. We'll leave you with highlights from our ball game as we say so long from our nation's capital.